Okay, friends, welcome to your Introduction to Statistics Lesson 1.5. Today we're going to look at two more types of graphical displays. We're going to look at time series, which that show the trends of quantitative variables over time, and stem and leaf displays, which is another way to represent quantitative data. All right, so time series are data sets composed of similar measurements taken at regular intervals over time. You want to show the data values in chronological order, and you're going to place them on a horizontal, place time on the horizontal and the other variable on the vertical scale, and then you're going to connect the dots with line segments. All right, so here we've got time series graph of distance in miles jogged in 30 minutes. So over time, you can see that this person increased, in general, the distance they could run in 30 minutes. So whoever did this recording recorded how far they could run in jog in 30 minutes at week 1, and then week 2, week 3, week 4, and then they just connected the dots. Notice there's a title, there is a label for the horizontal axis and a scale. There is a label and scale on the vertical axis. We can look at this and tell exactly what the data are trying to tell us. A stem and leaf display organizes and groups quantitative data. It allows recovery of the original data, which is hard to see in a histogram. You can't tell what impossible to see. You can't tell what the original data values were. A stem and leaf display, as long as you have a relatively small set of data, can give us the same information about shape that the histogram does. And at the same time, we can use it to get some other information. So data values must have at least 2 digits. That's because we have to split them into a stem and a leaf. All right, you want to divide the digits of each data value into 2 parts, a stem and a leaf. You want to align the stems in a vertical column to the left of a vertical line, and then you're going to place leaves with the same stem on the same row as that stem, and then arrange it in increasing order. You want to label to include magnitude or decimal point. So we call that the key. You want to explain how to interpret the stem and leaf display. Okay, so here's a set of data we're going to use, the number of texts received by students in an evening. And so we've got this set of data. And so we're going to split each value into stems and leaves. So the leaf can only have 1 digit to it. Since this is a 2-digit number, our stems are going to be the tens digits and our leaves are going to be the ones digits. Okay, so you want to label it. You want to give a key. It's probably easiest to go ahead and say, okay, the first data value equals 35, or show a 3 line 5 equals 35. However you want to put it. So data value is 45, 42, and so on. We start putting them. Even if, like, say there had been none in the 60s, we want to make sure once we start the leaves, once we start the stems, we want to make sure we label each one from that will include the smallest value and the largest value, because if there's gaps, we want to see them. Okay, so we put them on here, and at first we don't worry about order until they're all there. Okay, here's our key. We've got that 2 line 5 indicates 25 texts, so people can know how to interpret this. We've got text messages received in an evening. We've got a nice title. And then notice how we have rearranged all the leaves in order. In the next chapter, when we talk about numerical summaries of data, that's going to make it really easy for us to find things like the median and the first quartile and third quartile and that sort of thing. Okay, guys, that's it. for that lesson and also for the chapter. So if you are struggling with any of the concepts, make sure you come see me. You know where to find me, and you know I am never more than an email away. So please let me know if I can help you in any way. Thank you so much. I will see you in class. Have a great day.